I have to give Nick some credit. The Valentine Detective Agency is a real helpful service to the people of the Commonwealth. He's the one that got me off to a start in tracking down my son. Things don't always end well, but this is one big messed up world, and I cannot fault a lowly second-generation Synth and his secretary. He got me to Kellogg, who took Sean. That's what counts. Well, I am sure glad to be done and out of Nuka World. Yes, I came home, spent a night, and then worked on everything at home for a day. Then left the next day. What happened to staying at home for a week? Well, unlike a few months ago, it's June and it's much warmer. I didn't stay home at all during the winter, but then fall and winter was when I was searching for Sean, and nothing could have kept me home, unless there was a minus 40-degree blizzard out there. Winter can be a little harsh at times in Massachusetts, but they aren't as bad as what I experienced in Alaska. It's warmer now with a lot of sun, and there is a girl that's gone missing, which I heard about probably during the winter time, so it's been around 6 months or more, and no one has gone looking for her. Yes, I thought about this the last night I spent in my bed. What must her parents be thinking? I know I was going berserk to find my son Sean when I got out of my cryopod, and I wasn't sleeping well with all those nightmares and guilt for about 6 months. That was until I actually found my son and saw that he was now twice my age. Regardless, I didn't want to leave that any longer. Realistically, I should have gone after Kasumi before going to Nuka World, but the monorail entrance to Nuka World was awfully close to our settlements, and even in my home and sanctuary. I didn't want to go to a faraway place, meaning Far Harbor, when there could have been a threat right close to home. So I was looking out for the Commonwealth when I made the choice to head for Nuka World and not Far Harbor. Far Harbor is actually quite far away from the Commonwealth. We traveled for around a day and a half to get there, though I admit the boat was pretty damn slow and we ended up too far north at one point, where we passed right by the island. I also didn't get much sleep that night, worrying about what creatures might be in the water. It wasn't a pleasant experience, let me tell you. Well, we are finally here in Far Harbor. There's a community under threat, and the fog is a serious danger to all non-mutants, or children of Adam life. Apparently, Kasumi is somewhere on the island, and a person by the name of Longfellow can guide me to her. The fog is a little intimidating, but other than that, I think we should be able to handle anything on this island. But in case there is anything worse than a Deathclaw, or a Queen Mirelurk, or a super mutant behemoth, I brought along my Gauss rifle, the Annihilator, just in case. As I said, I'm pretty sure I could take down a dinosaur with this thing, so I'm pretty confident in our safety. The irony...
don't last long on the island.
Don't know anything about that.
Would you say something doesn't last long? The irony that I brought dog meat with me here. Well...
You hear of the Red Death? A more vicious creature than ever was.
Red Death?
Avoid the coast if you value your life.
Sounds like nonsense to me.
Avoid the coast, huh?
You're that mainlander who just got here. Better watch yourself.
With all the radiation here... He keeps talking to me. With all the radiation here, it's ironic that I brought dog meat with me.
They're on my feet. Beat it.
You need work? Talk with the Mariner.
Tony's got
Lord knows she's always carrying on about
You
something.
can't take care of yourself.
Understandable.
Better you take the long walk.
I'm giving you one warning. Tony gets his boots back.
Your mom's not around no more, Smalls. I'm not afraid of you.
You might be thinking I'm just a stupid
Whoa.
girl, thinking you can take me. But everyone's got to sleep. Make things right quick. Or else.
Shit. Don't talk to Bertha. She's crazy.
I don't really need your advice.
What makes you think I want to talk to you?
Maybe I don't want to talk to you. Hi there. Are you all right?
It's bad everywhere.
Hey, Bertha.
I don't have time for mainlanders.
Well, that's awfully rude.
I could use time. Alone.
Sounds fair.
Looks like they have their own boats here. So this is about 250 miles
Captain
from
Avery's alright, I guess.
Commonwealth.
It's not easy being a leader.
I can't believe they're roasting. They're boiling an
Understandable.
entire Mirelurk all at once, just like the old crabs. Its hands are even bound up. Nice fate, but that's what we do to crabs. Speaking of which, I haven't seen a single crab. Oh, everything's seafood here. Let's go into this place. Nick?
Everyone! Everyone!
We're trying to have a conversation here.
The hell?
Shut your mouths, open your damned ears! So the fogs are coming for us all, and I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house!
Yeah!
Time to party!
Here's some Mitch!
Mitch!
Well, might as well. Ice cold Gwyneth brew. Hello?
Hello.
Mitch?
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya! Ha ha!
Beer.
You have anything a bit stronger?
Pushing your luck, are ya? Ha! I like it.
I'm gonna sound like a pirate.
Top
Ha!
shelf all around. So, drink up! You stay here over long and the fog will claim you. Might as well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
Why don't you guys just get on your boats and leave this place? We could rent a room. I didn't even thought of that. I suppose so. We did come during the night.
I'd like to rent a room.
It's up the stairs.
Cheap. It's pretty early, though, to go to sleep.
If you don't like the service, there's the door.
What's your problem? Hello.
I hope mainlanders did better than my regulars. What you need?
Marler cake?
What do you have to drink?
All sorts of old world booze. We carry Vim, too. And before you ask, Vim is an islander favorite. But it may pack more punch than the stuff you're used to.
Thought it was a cleaner. Anyway, let's see what you have.
I could use a drink.
Certainly.
Shipment of glass. Vim. I'll buy one. Jeez. I guess so.
Hell yeah.
Another one. Ice cold Gwyneth ale. How about that? Mixing up my
How
beers.
are things going?
You want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
That's
Hello?
good. Hey there.
You eyeing me, mainlander?
Hardly.
I guess you're not Longfellow. Hey, kitty.
Fortify your gut against the fog.
Hello there.
Ha ha!
You Longfellow?
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like there. Call themselves Synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone. To live their life in peace.
Yep.
They've done some good turns for us islanders.
Oh, have they?
The fog condensers, most especially. Wouldn't even be a Far Harbor left without those.
Yeah, I guess they're immune to it. So, tell me about this fog condensers.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers are a tricky bit of science. They keep the fog away. Powered by the wind farm, the Synth fellows got up and running. Us islanders don't particularly like being obligated to them.
They've got a wind farm
There
going.
you have it.
Some parents are worried about their runaway daughter. She went to Acadia, and I need to find her.
If someone's headed for Acadia, there's always a story. Yours worth dying over, huh?
The runaway's name is Kasumi. You, know about her?
Sounds like Captain Avery's been running her mouth again. She should know better than to stick her nose where it's not wanted. Maybe I heard of her, maybe not.
This girl's all her family has. You'd have to be a real wretch not to give a damn.
Bah! This goes against all reason. But I can get you to Acadia. But you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, rad, X, and the like. And then the real work can begin.
Should I make any other preparations?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or 3. Worse than Myra lurks out there.
I need to take care of a few things.
Handle your necessities, then off with you.
Over there.
Well, I do want to check out the rest of this town. Let's see, what do I have? Citizens of Far Harbor are in desperate need of help. Optional help the Mariner, help Cassie Dalton, help the citizens of Far Harbor. That's the only other thing here. Well, no, that's not true. There's, it's not here. Cleansing the Commonwealth. What's my Pip-Boy going to show? What kind of map? Guess it is an island. Really broken up island. This is Kittredge Pass, huh? Well, I don't know the place. Fog is out there, and I don't want to run into something that's going to give me 20 rads a second. I won't be living very long. Let's just follow old Longfellow. Yeah, that's the only other thing is the Kittredge Pass. See what's going on in this place. Just explore it a bit more. I guess they're, other than the children of Adam and the Synths, these are the only people on the island. Souvenirs. Well, they did say it was an old tourist attraction. Information. That says Bar Harbor. Bar Harbor, Maine.
You need it? Bait shop's got it.
The last plank. Bait shop?
Old Longfellow knows what he's about.
If you say so.
That's what everybody says. Old veteran, I guess, of wandering around the island. Knows his stuff.
I have to go knock some sense in people. We need more guns defending the hull.
Get on with it then.
That's what she's doing. Well, I'll be wearing my power armor when I go out into the fog. These are fog lights? Fog lamps? I don't know the technology used. Sturgis would probably... What is it doing? It's collecting... Is it picking up radiation and dumping it in here? Well, that's interesting. Kind of like condensing everything, because, you know, that's what fog is moisture, right? Just how... Can I go out into here? Come on, Pip-Boy, give me a reading. Seems to be okay. Oh, there's a bit. Dog meat, be careful.
Sounds pretty bad.
Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Absolutely. Let's get the hell out of
bakery.
here.
It would be nice. Freshly baked bread. I mean, I'm just trying to see the limits of what you could do here in the fog. This is an old town. Much of it's been abandoned. I do find it interesting that it collects the moisture and like that. Maybe the synths at Acadia will be able to tell me more about... Oh, I can repair my power armor here. What's this?
Hard times.
Tough break.
Hello?
Alan. Huh. The mainlander.
Oh, you.
Fire your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
So?
Don't you want a helping hand?
Hell no. Once you start leaning on people, soon you can't walk no good on your own. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together.
I guess I could
If
just
you're here
watch
to
you
buy
guys.
some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here.
Why don't you guys have
Before
turrets
the
set
children
up?
of Adam or worse get you.
What's your problem with the children of Adam?
We should have gunned those bastards down the moment they set foot here. Instead, we let them in. All in secret from wherever they're holed up. They've been feeding the fog. Getting it stronger. Strong enough to push us all out of our homesteads. Further and further until it's a wonder we're not all drowned in the ocean.
You have any proof that they've fed the fog?
Proof? We wait for that and we might as well pull the trigger ourselves. Look, in my daddy's time, the fog was a nuisance. Something you avoided. Now every day it gets stronger. It's like the fires of hell out there.
Fog's coming in here.
Because of the children.
Show me what you got.
Don't try anything.
Jeez. I don't disagree that he could be right. Yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't agree with him. I agree that he could be right. He is a little hostile, though, unnecessarily so. Perhaps I could look into this for him. I have to get around the island to see what it's like out there. Whoa, a lot of 45s. 45 to 70. That's a rifle, isn't it? 50 caliber. I'll just see what I can get out of this. Didn't get much.
Nice.
Around your troubles? Talk to Mitch, the last plank.
I'm fine.
The hull took a battering, to be sure. She wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat. Well, beside Captain Avery.
The town's lucky you're here.
You blowing smoke up my sails. Huh. But there is... I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
You've kept the walls together this long. Why do you need special tools now?
I want to build the hull up proper. Make it strong. And keep those blasted crabs out.
You're referring to a wall, right? When you say hull. You really are a mariner.
Sign me up. I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
Where would that be? Eagle's Cove Tannery. Not the complete other side, but it's pretty far from here. I don't know. I need to get out there, like I said. Who's Cassie Dalton? I don't see why I can't help the people here while I'm
Be
here.
careful by the tannery. It's dangerous.
I'll be careful. Thanks.
Really coming down.
Guns, guns.
Doesn't that help with the fog? Guess not. Yeah, you would think that it would.
The fog's poison, on account of the children.
What makes you think that?
Hey.
Excuse me.
Police sell guns over by the tourist shop.
Well,
Okay.
Pip-Boy says
You're
this
that
person.
mainlander who just got here.
Yeah?
Better watch yourself, because this island sees and hears everything you do. I should know. I watched the island tear down the greatest family that ever set foot in Far Harbor. It's a tale of greed, blood, and vengeance.
And of getting rained on. And wet and cold. Anyways, are you like this Far Harbor's version of a Mama Murphy? A grizzled old Mama Murphy? Ugh. You sure you don't want to go inside and talk about this?
What family are you talking about?
I was just about to explain. My family, the Daltons, was the pride of Far Harbor for generations, even back before the war. It was lumber and fishing that made the Daltons rich. But they got greedy, took too much from the island. The island's been getting revenge ever since, killing us off one by one.
So your family got too
I'm
greedy.
the last Dalton still standing. Ah, but now our story takes an unexpected turn. A mysterious stranger comes to Far Harbor. Someone strong, someone capable. With the stranger's help, the last living Dalton finally has a chance to avenge her bloodline once and for all.
This coat, when it soaks up, my butt will be wet for hours. Very uncomfortable.
Let me guess. I'm the mysterious stranger who's gonna help you avenge your family.
Ah, you're a quick one. Good. You'll need your wits about you, because your part in the story is filled with danger. Now, on to the first chapter in our tale of vengeance. That would be the sad story of Freckle-Faced Petey.
Freckle-Faced
Petey was my cousin. He was a good lad, never caused trouble. He thought all those freckles brought him luck, but, well, not so much. He was out foraging at the National Park campground when the island sicked some feral ghouls on him. Island's a sneaky bastard when it wants to be. Anyway, he made it back to town, but died from his injuries that night. Course, those ferals are still out there, waiting to kill the next poor fool who comes along. Damn shame that.
And none of this is particularly frightening. It is odd that you're talking about the island like it's a sentient being.
Those ghouls are as good as dead.
Good. It's long past time those shamblers paid for what they did to Petey.
That's all you wanted me? Eliminate a group of ghouls? I do that before breakfast.
A mainlander like you stands no chance against the crawlers.
I can handle
As
myself.
if there's nothing I can't fight. Let's get inside, cold and wet.
Your damn cat knocked something over. Again.
Ah, Tink didn't mean anything by it, Mitch.
I swear, her tail's a menace. Does she even know it's attached to her bleeding hide?
If you want me to work in this flea-ridden bar of yours, you'll watch your tone.
Fine.
You want a bite? Either Mitch or I can take your order.
All right.
No, I just want to rest, actually. We were up all night sailing here. This is my room. Well, at least the rain's not coming through. Could be worse. Curie, where are you?
Life's too bloody short to be sober.
Nick, just keep watch, please.
See what I can
Wait
do.
there.
I'll stay put.
Carrie will find her way to me. Just want to rest for maybe tomorrow morning we'll go. That guy again in my dream.
Excellent.
He's been around for a while. Okay.
Yes.
That was well worth it. Despite the bad dream.
Hey,
What's the plan?
come on.
Count on it. I'll be here as long as you'll have me.
You'll be in the way is what you'll be. Longfellow's still here,
Gets
huh?
the job done. Get it now.
Hey.
You ready to head to Acadia?
What do you got here? Islander's Almanac?
Hell yeah.
Far Harbor Sightseer's Guide. That's how you make it around the island. Or you probably wrote it, actually, now that I think of it. There's a bunch of things across the island that I guess I could now see. National Park Campground, Cliff's Edge Hotel. Hey, you have a drive-in cinema? Drive-in movies? Or is it just movie theater? I can't really tell. Eagles Cove Tannery, Oceanarium, Echo Lake Lumber, Rayburn Point, Lighthouse, Cranberry Island Bog. No idea. Southwest Harbor, Old Pond House, MS Azalea, a beach ship, I'm guessing. Alright.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Well, you know,
Whatever you say.
if he can make it, why can't I make it without power armor?
Hey, Nick.
I used to wonder how folks lasted as long as they have out here.
Let's get going.
No. It's thanks to people.
People like us that help them. Otherwise they wouldn't have lasted all these years.
Let's head out of town. Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. It's a
Okay.
bit of a hike. You might want to take this for a roll.
Children of Adam were
In
trying
case
to kill us
foul
all.
sin.
Drive us into the
But
ocean.
it'll help.
Possibly.
I guess if he can do it, I don't need
Move through the main
power armor.
Old mountain trail is where we're.
Okay.
Old mountain trails?
The fog ain't like nothing you've seen.
Did I pick up a radio station? Vault Radio 88 out here? Can't be. We're way too far from anything I know.
You gotta love Butcher.
Really?
Or love to hate him.
Pick up Diamond City out here.
Got some breaking news out of Diamond City. An absolutely massive explosion has just rocked most of the downtown area. At this time, we can't confirm the source, but it appears to have come from near the old CIT ruins.
This was a
I highly
while ago.
recommend everyone stay inside and stay safe. Diamond City Radio promises to bring you any updates on this story as soon as we can. Next up is Billie Holiday.
Well, he does record and let it replay over and over again.
I'll find a way to get.
Right away. I didn't get enough.
Rats. Don't worry.
Tissue damage, but still,
Tracks.
too much radiation
Fresh
too
ones.
quickly can prove
Trappers are here.
fatal.
When the bullets
Caution
start
is
flying,
recommended.
find cover.
Roger that.
Keep your head down if you want to live.
I know how to
I'll be fine.
Trappers? Trappers are the bad ones here? Somebody ahead. How come they're out in the fog? We're not gonna make it past these guys, even with this fog. Maybe this will prove to old Longfellow that I can hold my own.
Not doing them much good at this point.
These like the raiders here?
You should wash your hands after that. It can be unsanitary to handle the deceased.
I'll be fine.
What's this?
Thanks.
Well, they are trapping. Hunting. Hunters.
You can't hide! Not forever.
Where is the person? Super Duper Mart.
Here we go again. Understood. I'll just take this.
I don't know if there's anything in the Super Duper Mart.
You're not half bad in a scrap.
Thank you.
Figured I'd have to take care of a lot of them. Might just make a proper Far Harborman out of you.
Yeah, I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
See, the fog can do a number on you. Get you all turned around. Does something to your brain.
Sounds pretty
Rappers
bad.
were mean to begin with, but now...
Sounds like they need to be dealt with.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia. Game trails crisscross the road, so don't be surprised if we got local wildlife to deal with.
Okay. Weird.
Excellent.
Huh. Wonder what I can make out of that. What's that?
There's someone or something else here.
You're starting to worry me.
What's that?
Okay, they're hostile.
You're going down. Good riddance of me.
Ah!
Get him! Attack! Get him! This can be. I think we're done for now.
You like them puppies? We grow everything extra mean on the island.
It's like this and worse back home.
Ways to go.
Uh-huh.
Time to eat something while on the run. Nuka cherry. Gator claw steak. Yum.
Crawler. We usually stick to the deep fog.
A crawler?
This we steer clear. But
Roger
you
that.
Never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, whole island was covered in fog.
Really?
The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All
nice.
This happened before.
All this has happened before when he was a young boy?
Absolutely.
As a young boy, fog was all over the island, but then it rolled back. Then new people moved in and got used to it. What's that?
Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2 or 3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around.
Ghouls.
Let's get this over with. Really?
Indeed. Ghoul popper will take care of him. Goodness. What's that? That's not a ghoul.
Good riddance. This is all just another day for me.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
I guess.
I believe we're supposed to file a police report, yes? And all the little things go in baggies for evidence.
Not anymore.
Something in the bush over there. Oh, no, it's a, what do you call those? Windmill. Keep going.
Hold there.
Who's this? Children of Adam.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
Nice
How about
hair.
bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers.
Figured so.
Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog.
I see.
You do well to avoid such creatures.
That's why I don't like them.
And instead, seek the only true master of this land.
You do know you're crazy, right?
Watch yourself, outsider. You walk through Adam's kingdom now.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on. Up ahead, the air's clean. No
Hope so.
fog. Acadia's not too far now.
Yes.
What can I make out of these weird mushrooms? What is this coming up as? Nothing. Not on my Pip-Boy. Not yet. Okay.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
You should come with me. I could still use your help.
All right. Why the hell not? Beats drinking alone.
What do you see? What is it, boy? So it's just the one windmill? I guess there's enough to power everything. Where are they? Nice not to have fog up here. Let's go meet these people. They said they're not a bad bunch, they're good. They've helped out people of Far Harbor. It's actually Bar Harbor, but whatever. Not sure why they would change it, or...
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in.
Kind of sounded and looked like Nick.
Place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synth welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like.
Good.
Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Weird.
All right, Dima. We'll humor you. Keep talking.
This all started over a century ago, when we were first created. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only two prototypes they made.
Weird.
I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly line, does that make us family? I gotta think about this.
From the same batch, I guess.
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute failsafes, the beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole "there's only so much room" of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction manual.
We need to get back to why we're here. Kasumi Nakano.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here.
Does sound
Now,
like you, Nick.
About young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. And the answer changes every part of her world.
I see.
None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me.
She's been here for months now.
You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm definitely not a synth.
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I was with my wife. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my boy, Sean. And, well, a lot's happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
I am definitely not a synth. I am not. The radiation affects me. I get hungry. I feel the need to go to sleep. I can catch a disease. I'm definitely not a synth.
I'm not a synth. End of discussion.
I understand. I won't pry any further. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders. Faraday and Chase. Kasumi is usually working down below, whenever you wish to see her. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss before you go?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
A long time to try to figure out who you are.
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed.
What? It's over? No more courser hunts? No more slavery? But that also means the technology to make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's wiped out a great evil. You have our gratitude. Is there anything else you need?
There's about 30 scientists that survived, so they could help work on synths. I'm not saying to recreate what was in the Institute, of course, but they could help you.
I'm part of a group that helps synths. The Railroad.
Really? I don't understand why a group dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is. The risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are? Avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life?
Ideals aren't gonna protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
So everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too
Hello,
much.
my favorite
Sometimes I feel
synth
like
of all.
you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
You were synth too? Hear what they have to say. Doesn't anyone sweep the floor in the
having a hard
future?
enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with the atom lunatics.
They're nothing you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you, Dima. You can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
Dearest Faraday, relax. All will be fine.
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
So, you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
You do all this work yourself?
Mostly, yes. I get help from the others when I can, but no one else really understands Dima the way I do.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
No, they wouldn't. Which is actually kind of scary.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
That is interesting. Good on him.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
Easily.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there, and what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once, and I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Interesting name, Faraday. Dima.
Hey, Dima.
Acadia is open to you. Did you need anything?
No. No.
I should get going.
Of course.
What are all these things all around you? Nick doesn't have those. Alright, so is there anyone else I should be talking to before I leave? Hello, what's your name?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
I wanted to see for myself that she's safe.
You have my word. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what.
Oh, you're the
Understand?
protector.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways.
Are you serious? That's
I
all it
rejected
takes?
the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
I thought you had to have your minds reprogrammed. I thought there was something that would prevent you from going against the Institute, but all it took was somebody convincing you otherwise? Wow.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into.
Go ahead.
You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
All right, I'm listening.
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792.
L792.
That should
Write
convince
that
him.
down.
That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Excuse me.
This island is no place for a lone
All right.
synth to get lost.
No, probably not.
That's pretty easy to do what you guys have tasked me with. Now, where is Kasumi? That's why I came here after all. There's a lot more to this place. Oh wow. You're all synths? Interesting.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Is that her? How do I get down? She looks older than I thought she'd be.
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
You're a lot older than I thought you'd be.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge.
Oh,
but
really?
I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Okay, where to begin? You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain.
Okay.
Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it.
data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Okay.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
Okay.
I'll help if I can. But that's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working on that, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop.
I see.
But it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
I could do everything. I think the idea of eavesdropping might help.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
Could also hack the computer. Pretty good at that. There's a lot of things I can do here. Hack Faraday's terminal. Gain access to storage room, and I could always talk to Dima. But I think listening to their argument or hacking the computer to see what I can find is, before speaking to Dima, is the best
This belongs in the garbage.
best course of action.
Why are you asking?
No accounting for taste.
Shut up already.
Just glad you're okay.
I swear someone has the key to that storage room. Maybe Cog? He's always moving supplies around as they come in.
Cog?
Well, I guess we'll see, won't we?
Oh yeah, I was hoping to get out there, but I guess we'll be working on things in here for a while to get this over with. There's somebody here.
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
Hey there.
That's true.
Every day's a struggle here. But at least we don't have to hide.
Okay. Nice to know you're free, but struggling.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
I don't know.
Institute's dead.
Acadia's far away enough from the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think this is Faraday's terminal, but let's look at current projects. Acadia current projects: fog condensers, internal motors reworked to correct problems with units becoming off balance. Dima's proposed upgrades for flow intake integrated. Power consumption reduced by 7.2%. Feedback from Far Harbor representatives taken into consideration. Dima's precise words were noted and ignored. Dima upgrades. Vacuum tubes resealed after corrosion noted in multiple locations. Adaptive seating motors recalibrated. No additional instances of Dima becoming entangled in memory access apparatus. Power couplings upgraded. Personal note, I'm concerned that we are approaching the limits of what Dima's internal power source can safely accommodate. Too much more of this and he risks overworking himself. Past projects. Acadia shell projects, reconstruction surgery, 12. Let's go to the earliest ones. 006. Subject S2 brought in requesting facial reconstruction. Surgery completed successfully with minor scarring. Subject satisfied with procedure. Technique improves with every additional attempt. 009. Subject verse V5 brought in after incident on island. Severe trauma to head and upper torso. Cognitive functions impaired. All functionality restored. Construction surgery 012. Subject redacted. Brought in after incident during trip to Acadia. Significant trauma to left arm repaired. Full function restored. was hoping that the entire story of this place would be legitimate. It still can be. Maybe she's just suspicious of certain things that she doesn't understand. This is a difficult one to get into. This might be acknowledged, might be where I need to go. Televisions. I don't see one likeness. I don't think that's it. Remembering. Don't see anything that matches up. Countermand. As I said, this is a difficult thing to hack. Difficult one to hack. I still don't see anything that matches up. Is the N? Yep, N. This N counter and the N and countermand to match up. Still not it. Interrogate. The A matches up with countermand.
Got it.
Remote door control.
Never much cared to learn that trick myself.
Fair enough.
Oh, monsieur. Most impressive.
Lots of ammunition.
Sweet.
Take some more Rad-X. Is this it? This is where ooh, fusion core. I don't want to just take all this stuff. Just leave it as it is. Not like I don't have enough ammunition to wipe out the island 3 times over as it is. So where is this even the room? Where you belong. Gain access to the storage room. That's what this place looks like. It's gotta be it. Where do I put the bug? Could this be it? I don't know. Bit of a tough lock, not the toughest I've ever opened though.
Nice.
This looks like a storage room too.
Absolutely.
You did that with a bobby pin? Well, I'll be damned.
It was easy.
Radaway.
Mine now.
Yeah, I'll need a lot of that. Wherever there's Rad-X Radaway, I should pick it up. Okay, come on, guys. Let's just all hide in here and wait. Here they come. Oh, there's Dima. Good to see he's mobile. I thought he was stuck in that room we saw him in. We found him in.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children
Hey,
of
boy.
Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake.
They have a submarine
the
base?
nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
They don't like
Guys,
Acadia.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have, but I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Only reason I can think of to get rid of memories is because you don't like what's in them. Truth be told, it's half the reason I drink as much as I do.
Well, that didn't sound like they're that bad at all. But they gave an old submarine pen? What if there's a nuclear submarine in there and they learned how to activate it? They could set off another atomic bomb here. Or at least some kind of radiation explosion, like a dirty bomb. Do I have that on my Pip-Boy? Where's the submarine pen? I don't think it's the lighthouse. I don't think I have it on here. No. Not here. Oh, is this where we... You know what? For some reason I thought we were going up here. Guess not. This is kind of like the middle of the island. A little bit. This would be more of the middle. They don't sound that bad.
Hey. Make it quick, will you? Go ahead.
Your thoughts?
This a good time for a drink?
Is that what you only think about?
How do you feel about our relationship?
Ain't figured you out yet, so I can't rightly say.
Okay.
That's all.
Whatever you say.
I'll gather up my group and then we'll look to find this terminal to hack.
Detective agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
Wow, that's pretty lucky.
I should try to remove some of this radiation. Not that I want to. Not that I want to at all.
My grave.
Try to get used to it.
Just lay me down in my knee.
Right, so I didn't really talk to anybody here, but a bunch of people here I haven't spoken to.
You know you're completely nuts, right?
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself.
No?
Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
Do you think you're better off now that you're here?
Oh, absolutely. I don't have to pretend, I don't have to lie, and I don't worry that someone's gonna kill me in my sleep. Or worse. I'll see you around, okay?
Okay.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home.
This is a popular
I'm afraid
place to
Kasumi
sit.
doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
Getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday. once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then, though. Don't you think? I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
I guess safety's not everything to everyone. Hello?
Hey there.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
I can't. Between Nora and Sean, and my life before that, I mean, I love my parents. They were great. My sister and my grandma, her family, my sister's family. I'll never forget them. I will never put out.
We are still talking, right?
I'll never forget my past. It will always be part of me, even before waking up in Vault 111.
That sounds pretty bleak to me.
It's all in how you look at it. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Anything interesting you can tell me about Acadia?
God, no. You looked around this place? Death by boredom is a legitimate concern. So, come on. You want to do a little trading?
So, what's your story?
Me? No story here. Not one that matters, anyway. Like I said, it's not worth holding on to. Nice of you to ask, though.
You know what? I might trade it if you have
Need something?
Rad-X.
Let's see what you
buy
have.
that.
Let's do some business.
I think I found one in here. He probably is more mechanical. Not really have what I'm looking for. He's got plenty of Rad-X. Oof, it's expensive. You know what? I have some things to sell to try to make up for that. Let's do that. Yeah, with all the pre-war money I have, I've got enough to cover anything.
It's pretty amazing. What's that about it?
Antiques, huh?
Possibly.
Not planning on staying long.
Why?
Is there a problem with my being here?
Maybe. Maybe not. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
Guess I found the obligatory person who hates outsiders.
You must have tons of friends with this attitude.
I don't need friends.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got. It certainly wasn't what I was expecting, but it means there's hope, right?
That's a good attitude. Hope can get you through the worst of times.
Believe me, I know. When I first escaped, I had no idea what to do with myself. I was so lost, so scared. But I heard rumors of Chase and what she was doing, that she was bringing people to a safe place. A place just for us. And now here I am, for all it's worth.
Well, I hope it's worth it.
You and me both. I've just got to keep telling myself I'm better off here than dead.
Scientist.
So, I understand you've seen a good bit of our island. What do you think?
Not that much, actually.
You're the one who lives here. What do you think of it?
Well, I think it's all rather compelling. This island, with all of its danger and beauty, predates you and I. The ecosystem isn't what it once was, but it has adapted, and it will continue to adapt, long after we're gone. What's important, really important in the long run, is understanding it. and then passing that knowledge along to those who will follow us.
You have really unique eyes, you know that? Yeah.
That sounds like a noble goal.
Well, thank you. I wish more shared the sentiment. I should note that I'm not fully versed in human anatomy, but I'm your best chance of medical assistance should you require it. Since Dima has approved of you, I'm more than willing to offer help.
What can you tell me about Acadia?
It was originally a place of science. I like that about it. Feels like home in a way. I don't mean the Institute when I say home.
Yeah.
More that, I don't know, that abstract feeling of belonging someplace.
I know what you mean.
We all belong here, in our own way. Dima's to be thanked for that.
Probably could use this chemistry station. A lot of things I could probably make some weird chems out of now. After being at Nuka World and now this place.
I'm gonna run some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take your time.
Okay.
Yeah, I can make a lot of things.
Yeah, pretty much.
We need to find that computer, though. I would like to eat something. I don't want to... Something healthy. Wild corn. Mut fruit. Mute. It's called... I always want to call it mut fruit. It's spelled that way. Mute fruit. Yao Gai ribs. Maybe some deviled eggs.
Just because Dima trusts you doesn't mean the rest of us do.
I don't care.
Okay, so I think that the computer to hack is upstairs. I think it goes outside. I could speak to Dima directly. Look, the computer's probably in here. Look at all these computers. Storage devices? It's all from Dima? What's this? Faraday's program. Oh, that's for her to take if she's going to get some of the information from Dima's memories to be able to go into that submarine pen or whatever it is. Let's see if we can. Scavengers. Intentions. So anything that matches up is not it. Downstairs, another one. This is S at the end. Bed chamber. Nothing matches up.
Nice.
System status. Array status online. Memory integrity 94.7%. Excuse me. CPU load 31.5%. System errors. Array 17 offline. Array 4 drive intermittent response. Array 6 drive B7 not working. Faraday's journal. Things are bad. Far Harbor and the children of Adam are at the brink of warring with each other, and we're caught in the middle. It's the fog condensers. We just wanted to protect those people from being wiped out by the fog, but the children of Adam think that's an affront to their god. They want the fog to spread all over the island, specifically Far Harbor. Yeah, these children of Adam are bad. And the people of Far Harbor hate them right back. They blame the children of Adam for spreading the fog, even though that's scientifically unlikely. How does the fog even exist to begin with? I'd like to know that. If Confessor Martin was still in charge of the children of Adam, we might have better chances. Dima and the old Confessor go way back. Martin was the one that found Dima in the old submarine base, and when Acadia was founded, it was Dima who gifted Martin and his followers with the base to serve as their new home. They renamed the base the Nucleus, and we were originally excited to be working together. Nucleus, huh? Making the island a safer place for everyone. But now Confessor Martin has disappeared, and High Confessor Tectus, that's a weird name, has taken charge. He's a dangerous megalomaniac who wants to destroy Far Harbor at all costs, and he's been threatening us to help him. Worse, Dima left behind his original memory banks in the Nucleus when he left to found Acadia. He blames himself for his lack of judgment, but he's too hard on himself. The children of Adam were our friends back when Martin was in charge, and those memory banks would have been difficult to transport. Dima had plenty of reason to believe they would be safe locked behind the pre-war defenses that Martin promised to never tamper with. Dima has been on this island more than a century. Anything could be in those memory banks. If the children of Adam find a way to access all that data, They could find something that would threaten the whole island. We're running out of time. I've convinced Dima that we need to send someone to get his memories back. That's what it's about, getting the memories back. Not sabotaging the base. Interfacing with Dima's offloaded data won't be easy for someone else, so we're working on a computer program together. The program includes a set of instructions that Dima is going to make to help our agent once they're inside the simulation. I'll also need tools to hack through the internal security protocols that the memory banks have. I think we should send Chase, but Dima thinks that's too risky. The children of Adam know her, and if she's spotted, then it's war. We need to send someone else, if possible, but who? It's probably where I come in. Download Faraday's program, not yet. I'll talk to them about it.
Aardvark?
Aardvark?
Such a funny word.
Yeah,
Aardvark.
why is that?
That'll do it.
It was easy.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think we should speak to Dima about this.
Dima. Hi.
Are you functional right now? Are you sleeping? Are you offline? You're moving.
What can I do for you?
Okay.
I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us.
I have.
I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
All right. I'm listening.
Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me?
You pretty much know everything.
Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
What, do you even know what's in... Something about... Kasumi said he was running an algorithm for what would happen to the nuclear explosion, so what's going on with that?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
They should be. How will they interface with memories of yours? Don't they eschew technology?
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world, a safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent.
I know.
And their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit...
ridiculous.
Different. But who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures. You'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
So how does this program work?
There will be a fairly ordinary-looking terminal with some attachments. The program will give you access to the terminal. Once you attempt to obtain a memory, your perspective might shift a little. Just relax then. The program will explain things to you as you need them.
Will it be like when I went into Kellogg's memories? I had to go into that pod?
I'll get your memories, Dima.
If we're lucky, the pre-war defenses have kept the children of Adam at bay. But that means you'll have to get past them yourself. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
I've got no love for those mindless fanatics at the nucleus. I won't complain if it comes to violence. Hell, I'm hoping it does.
Maybe I should just go in alone. How would I explain to anyone else? I should talk to Kasumi about all this, though. How do I get down there again? How do I get down there? I thought I... Yeah, it's an old observatory, right? Look at this. He's probably not even using it. You gotta go up there to look. Yeah, I think I should probably go by myself. The smartest thing to do. It's just another floor down. It's alright, Kasumi. Everything's good here.
Hi. Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're gonna find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
So, say I get the memories. What then?
If it's something that would really threaten the island, then it's better out of the hands of the children of Adam.
Of course.
Or Far Harbor, even. And if Dima really can't be trusted, we'll have his own memories to confront him with.
I'll get Dima's memories, and then we'll figure things out from there.
Good luck.
Oh, I've got to go pick up... Yeah, who knows? I've got to go pick up that holo tape. But I have a feeling that what we find on those memories will probably reveal a great big threat to the island. Maybe it has something to do with the fog to begin with. For all we know, Dima created the fog. Maybe there were creatures on the island that he saw that required it, right? And maybe he somehow started the fog. He has been here for a long time. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Maybe Dima's innocent, but I kind of think there's something
okay,
that's going
boy?
to come up that isn't going to make us look at him very favorably. But we'll find out.